Alright, good morning everyone. Assalamualaikum and hello. So today we are going to continue with the next agenda. I am going to expose to you about your assignment. Okay, I am going to brief to you about your second assignment, which is term paper draft. Okay, so you can also check this document which I have uploaded on your Blackboard. Okay. So the next assessment is term paper draft, which holds 25% of marks. So far, this is the highest marks, okay, among your assignments. So it is divided into few sections. First, I am going to brief on what is writing the draft. Okay, it is using the reviewed extended outline, write out a draft of the term paper. So by referring to your extended outline that I have checked and give you the feedback, okay, you refer to that to write the full term paper draft, which is your essay. Okay, you may begin by writing the main points for each paragraph. The introduction may be the hardest to write, so leave it to the last. Compile your reference list. Okay, let me go one by one. You may begin by writing the main points for each paragraph. Okay, this one, before you start writing your essay, you may want to rediscuss with your group members what are the main points or the main ideas that you are going to include, that you are going to use in your body paragraphs. Do you have 3 main points or 4? How many? Are they strong? Are they relevant? Okay, are you going to stick to the main points that you propose in your outline, or you would like to think of another new main points? Okay, the introduction may be the hardest to write, so leave it to last. It doesn't matter if you do not start with your introduction or introductory paragraph, okay, since it is the people say that it is the hardest part, okay, because the function is to grab the reader's attention, so you can leave it first. Okay, work on your body paragraph. It doesn't matter. This is not compulsory. It depends on your group comfortability. Okay, and lastly, compile your reference list. How many outside sources that you use, you need to save it, yeah, as your record, because you are going to create the reference list. Okay, referencing based on the notes that I have given to you. So how to do referencing? At the end of your term paper, you need to prepare a new page of reference list. You take the information from which websites or which book. Alright, that is about drafting. Next, B. Submit the soft copy of your draft into Turnitin. Okay, Turnitin is actually a website to check the originality of your work. Okay, the website is compulsory to be used by students, by all the groups. Okay, to check how many percent of your work similar to outside information. Okay, the rationale of this software is to provide the opportunity for you to see which parts of your write-up is plagiarized. Okay, remember, the main objective of using the website Turnitin is to check how many percent of your work is plagiarized. Hence, you should make the necessary corrections before even submitting the final copy of your work. Okay, later I will explain to you in detail in another video about what is Turnitin. Next, once submitted, Turnitin will produce an originality report with the percentage of overlapping materials. This percentage is a guide for lecturers to determine if plagiarism has occurred. Okay, please look at the highlighted parts. Originality similarity index should not exceed 20%. Paste the result on your term paper draft. Okay, after you have finished writing your term paper draft, you need to submit your essay, your work to this website. Yeah, Turnitin. I have created the the page for your section. So you submit, you send, you upload your work into Turnitin, so the system will check your work. Okay, and then it will gives you the results. The results of your term paper similarity index should not exceed 20%. If your similarity index exceed 20%, you need to redo again and again until you get the acceptable result, which is less than 20%, 19% and below. You are allowed to unlimited submissions of your draft so as to enable you to review the Turnitin report generated before you submit the final term paper. It doesn't matter how many times you submit and resubmit into Turnitin, as long as you get the desired, the acquired results. Next, C. Let's look at the draft of your term paper. Be typed with 1.5 spaced with 1-inch margins. Use a 12-point font, okay, Times New Roman or Arial, between 3 to 5 pages length, no less than 3 or no more than 5 pages, that is not including cover page. Cited according to APA citation style, refer to the notes to the lecture that I have provided. Include a cover page with your group member's name, title, lecturer's name, course code and your section. You have done this, so use the same template. Include a reference list page at the end. So this time you need to start working or doing your reference list page. Okay, you can always go back and refer to this format. It is very important. I'm quite particular with assignment format as well, because you got marks for format. Next, after C, supposed to be point D here, citation guidelines. Your draft must cite a minimum of 6 sources of journal articles. Okay, remember, minimum 6 citations. 6 outside information that you use to back up your term paper. It can also include other academic worthy materials such as books, not just websites, articles. Yeah, it can also be from books, magazines, newspapers, and other relevant and credible sources. Unlimited number of academic worthy sources. Minimum is 6, and there is no maximum. You can go as many as you want. Okay, next, point E, due date, the deadline of your second assignment, term paper draft. Your draft must be submitted by Thursday, 3rd September 2020, which is next week, on Thursday. As usual, before the end of office hour, before 5 o'clock. 5 is the cutting time. Okay, remember? So that is all for the assignment brief. You can always refer back to this document placed on your blackboard. Okay, discuss with your group members how are you going to work, because this is group work. Maybe you can divide this paragraph, which person, next paragraph, which person is going to work on that. But at the end of the day, please compile it into a complete essay. Right? If you have any questions, as usual, please ask me earlier before you start to confuse yourself. Yeah, how? WhatsApp group or email me directly. I will respond to you. Okay. Okay, remember, this is the highest mark of your assignment. Alright, so after this you will have the 1 hour group discussion and also consultation with me. So please prepare any things that you would like to ask and email to me, or you can inbox to me via your Blackboard.